The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Dowdle. And he will pick up a first down up to the 37-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. We'll go play action. It's Prescott. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short.
Oh, he pumps up the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going for it on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action, it's Tua. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
3rd and long. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Here's Tua. He's going to try it here again. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Cooks going in motion. We are through 1. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. They'll run with Dowdle. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. The safety, Jordan Poyer, up to make the stop. 3rd down, 3 to go. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down. The tackle's made at about the 38-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. On play action, here's Dak. He's going to keep it himself. First and 10 now from the 36. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This one is caught by Turpin.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He's got a man, it's C.D. Lamb. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So back up at after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's down. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Prescott. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
First down, Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he will get into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Toine now on 1st down. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep.
And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's it. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll lead to a second down. Play action. Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
He's going to look downfield once again. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Now, Prescott. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass.
Good blocking, and he's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Now Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That one good for 26 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around. If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan, and he'll get forward for a couple. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. From the gun, here's Tua. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2.
To throw is Tua. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Miami. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Tua, gonna give it to Achan. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive will start on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. In motion, Lamb. They'll stick with him again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Prescott now.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. To stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To a knee goes Prescott. And that should do it. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They'll drop to throw. This is caught at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. All right, so the Cowboys set to go for 2. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal.